Hello and welcome back to another FM23 Predict. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at how Ange Postecoglou, if that's how you say his name, is going to do at Tottenham. It was announced just yesterday, as I'm at the time of recording, that he is going to be the brand new Spurs manager. Moving on from Celtic, where he won the treble this past season, can he recreate that sort of success at Spurs, or is he destined to be another flop in the managerial merry-go-round of Tottenham Hotspur? So here we go. We have added him as the Tottenham manager. So all that's left to do is to simulate to the end of the 23-24 season and see how he does in his first season. We'll take a look at transfers. We'll take a look at competition results and all that kind of jazz. Well, that's not entirely gone to plan. So we're on his profile. He has been sacked by Spurs already. We're at the end of the 23-24 season. I'm not sure when he got sacked from Spurs, but let's take a look and find out. So he was sacked in November. He lasted 159 days as Tottenham manager. That's worse than I expected. I at least thought he'd do the season, but that's terrible. He's won 3, drew 4, lost 7. 11th of November is when he left, so let's at least take a look at how he did up until that point in terms of results. So pre-season looked pretty good, 3 wins, although to be fair, it's against teams you'd expect them to win against, a 2-2 draw against Porto. And then Premier League season kicks off, 2-1 defeat to Liverpool, 1-1 draw against Villa, defeat to Man City and Brighton in the league, and then knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Palace. Draw against Brentford, loss against rivals Arsenal, first win of the season coming all the way at the back end of September against Fulham, 3-0. And then a draw against Wolves. A bit of form in the early October as they beat Sheffield United and Manchester United, but then lost 2-0 to Newcastle United. A 1-1 draw followed by a 2-1 defeat to Chelsea. That was the end of his reign as Spurs manager. So let's take a look at... I'm still shocked. Let's take a look at what transfer business he did. So I'm pretty sure these are probably already set up as transfers, but Kulusevski and Pedro Porro made their loan moves permanent at Spurs. Gabriel Barbosa, who was somewhat of a legend in the football manager world, he was signed for 13.75 million. How did Gabigol do for Tottenham this season? Oh my God, when was he signed? He's barely played. He was signed in January, to be fair. He wasn't even a signing of Ange. Ange didn't sign him. Ange didn't sign anyone, really, because, as I said, these 2 signings were already, I'm pretty sure, in the game. So, no signings from Big Ange there, as he took charge of Spurs. A few sales. Some random guy out for a free. Joe Rodon to Cruz Azul. Tanganga has gone off to Monaco on loan. Harry Winks has been sold to Torino. A few other youngsters sent out on loan as well. Lucas Moura sent out on loan to RB Leipzig. How's he done there? He's barely played for them. Very, very confusing decisions all round here. So I think this could be the shortest episode of FM Predicts ever, as Ange Postecoglou, I should really find out how you say his name. Okay, I found it on YouTube, so let's have a listen, see how we say his name.
Ange Postecoglou.
Okay, so Ange Postecoglou is how you say his name. This is the shortest episode of FM Predicts. Sorry, Spurs fans, but come November of this year, you are going to be looking for a new manager. Is it a bonus that it's Luis Enrique that eventually takes charge, according to Football Manager? Maybe. How did... I'm not stalling for time or anything here. How did Luis Enrique end up with Spurs? They finished 7th, Europa League place. Liverpool winning the league. Small victory. But yeah, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. There'll be more of these styles of videos coming out in the next few weeks and months as the transfer window heats up. We'll do a few of players at different clubs. If managerial changes happen, we'll do them as well. I might even... if we have any major managerial changes where there's a few managers involved in the conversation of going to a certain club, we'll see which one of them is going to do better. If there's multiple teams in for a player as well. We'll see which team they should go to have a better career, all that type of thing. If you're enjoying these types of videos, please hit the like button and also take a look at my Milan save from earlier on in the FM23 game cycle and my rewriting history save as well, where we try and save, well, in our first mini-series of rewriting history, we try to save Southampton from relegation with 6 games to go in the Premier League season. That has just passed. There'll be more of those videos coming to you across the top 5 European leagues. Let me know your suggestions for any experiments that I can do as well, and I might come around to doing them in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out. Hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I'll see you next time.